Uh, We are starting our class, and I would like everybody to pay attention. I'm Benta Atieno. I'll be taking you through surveying under leveling. So I'll be sending the slides. You'll be checking with me and cooperating in class. Okay, leveling. Leveling is a branch of surveying, the object of which Leveling is a branch of surveying, the object of which it is to establish or verify or measure the height of specified points relative to a datum. A datum is a point whereby we take our measurement when doing surveying. You refer at a point, and that point is what we call the datum. It is widely used in cartography to measure geodetic heights and in construction to measure heights different of construction artifacts. I would like Olga to read for me the general terms used in leveling. Under the general term, I would like you to read vertical line, horizontal line, and level surface. So if you cannot see the slide on your end, I will assist you, but next, I think it is technical issue. I'm sending it again to you. I'm displaying it on the screen. So there are the instruments there. You can check on them. There is a dumpy level, there is a staff, and there are goggles. As you can see, when you are leveling on the survey site, you have to wear the goggles. You have to put on the safety measures, and I think you can see on the diagram below. Okay, on the ground, as you can see on the pictures, we have a person doing the surveying on the ground, the leveling. We have on the first diagram, we have the benchmark being 100, and the first reading, the instrument has been set, and you can see at interval of 5. So I think everybody is seeing. Are you seeing all? Okay, that is good. Let us proceed. I would like to request Kennedy Mwangi to read for me the vertical line, under the line.
A vertical line, a line that follows the local direction of gravity as indicated by using the plumb line.
Very good. Continue. Horizontal line.
A line in a horizontal plane in which surveying it is perpendicular to the local vertical surface.
Thank you. We can continue with the level surface. A curved surface that at every point is perpendicular to the local plumb line. The plumb line means the direction in which the gravity acts. The level surface are approximately spherical in nature, in shape. The common examples of a level surface is a body of the still water. So we have the level line. It's a level surface. It is a curved line in nature. Then we have a datum. A datum, it is a set of reference points on the surface level by using its measurements of depth and elevation are taken. You have the mean sea level being abbreviated as MSL. It was previously used as a datum line for the measurement. Okay, we are continuing. Let us look at the reduced level or elevation. The vertical distance of a point above or below the datum line. For example, if the elevation of a point X is 792.8 feet, so X is a point of 792.8 feet above the reference datum line. The elevation of a point is also called its height above the datum, or orthometric height. And finally, you have the benchmark. It's a relatively permanent object, natural or artificial, having a marked point whose elevation above or below a reference datum is known, commonly used as a metal disc or set in a concrete. So we can continue. There are three more terms that I want us to clarify on the same. We have the backside. Backside is the first reading taken on a point of elevation. Then we have the foresight, which is abbreviated FX. It is the last reading taken on a point before shifting the instrument. It is usually the point whose elevation is to be measured. Then we have the line of sight or line of collimation. It is the line passing through the optical center of the object lens and its intersection with the crosshairs and continuous towards the eyepiece and entering the thick eye hairs. So we are continuing on on your screen. I hope you can see the position of the staff reading along. So we can start at the benchmark 49.873. We have the first reading being 49.8373 and the instrument as being 49.559 and another instrument site being 2.325 as a reading, but we have the three reduced levels along. I think everybody is seeing, and we have the last reading, which is the foresight, which is 1.496. I will only clarify on the first benchmark because the same repeats on the second. So when we are setting the instrument, we have the first reading, which is the backside. We have 2.091 being our first reading. Then we have two interval sides, which is the height of instrument, which is 2.505 and 2.325. And the last reading, which it is the foresight, which is 1.429. So we are going to see how we can cook using the rise and fall method. So shortly, we will look at the procedure. We have the table there, backside instrument side, then the foresight and the rise and fall method, and you can see we have the reduced levels and then the remarks. Our first reading being the backside is 1.123, and there are intermediate sides, which is 1.321. I will only deal with the first, then the rest repeats on the same. So we take if you want the reduced level or to know that if it's a fall or a rise, you record a fall. When it is a minus, you record on and rise, and when it is a positive, you record on fall. So when you want the result, you take the backside, you subtract from the intermediate, then you get the result. And the result, if it is a positive, you know where to record it, just as I've said. And the table is already been done, so you'll follow keenly and check on the values at your free time. So without wasting time, I can see we are going to summarize our lesson and end the session today. So in our next lesson, we'll continue on the same. Anybody with a question concerning the same? Olga?
No questions.
Thank you. We'll meet next time. Have a good evening.